What you filming?
Oh, didn't you say we're going to pay for the boat?
We are. We're going to pay for the boat. Awesome. Welcome to North Carolina, Oriental North Carolina.
Dragon Town.
Like if I fell over. I was like, Ed, I gotta go. Why is that? I said, because I got $100,000 in the bank. I gotta go.
No, I'm not like 100,000. Maybe 4,000. You owe your sister 3.
Yeah. Where am I going?
Over to the boat?
I don't want to go to the boat. I want to go to St. Bart's. Where am I going?
Apparently you're going to the boat.
I don't want to go to the boat. I want to go to St. Bart's and pay for it. And then I want to go to the boat.
Then go to St. Bart's and pay for it. Jeez.
Well, I got to turn around.
He doesn't know where he's going. We've never been here before.
I've never been here before.
It's only your 3rd time.
We're tourists, obviously. It's a rental car.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Florida plates. We're certainly tourists, you know.
Absolutely.
So we should be able to get away with doing illegal shit like a U-turn right here.
Illegal? What do you mean illegal?
Oh, it's illegal. Oh, this got to be illegal.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Hey, look, the flag's flying. We got wind.
Yeah.
Maybe just went out in the water.
Navionics is saying it's about 4 to 5 knots, but that looks like more than 4 and 5 knots.
We'll see.
We also got to pay for that slip.
Right, everybody got to sit at the bar?
Yeah, yeah.
Come on then. Off we go. Do you guys want to stay in the air conditioning? Okay.
Transfer money to someone. Begin setup. Get started.
So this transfer failed because we couldn't transfer enough money via the Bank of America app. We're going down to the Bank of America in the next town because this town is very, very small.
We on a boat!
And where is it?
It's at Pecan Marina in Oriental, North Carolina. And you've seen it. Now we own it. Welcome home for the next 20, 30 years. Come on down. Huh? Yeah. What do you think, Austin?
I don't know, I kind of like it.
Huh?
I kind of like it.
You kind of like it?
Yeah. I'd like to find that smell. So, Captain Lee,
Yeah.
we're in our first harbor.
Yes.
How was the experience getting here?
Well,
Got yelled at a few times.
everybody got yelled at a few times. As we were heading out, right before we took off, there was an island packet heading out, of a very narrow, very shallow channel. Well, I don't know if he ran aground or had engine trouble or what, but he came broadside to the channel and was broadside of the channel for a good 25 minutes probably. And they had to get ropes on it and drag it over to a side dock, and so I was trying to maneuver this big monster that don't back up in a small channel, not hitting any boats, brand new to me. Had only been at the helm one other time, and it wasn't fun. So a lot of people got yelled at a little bit trying to get some help. I guess I got a little nervous, and my nerves came through. But we didn't hit anything, and nobody fell off the boat, and nobody got hurt.
Oh, I got hurt.
You stubbed your toe?
No, I dropped the shore power plug on my foot.
Oh, left you a little cut?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Not that bad.
But we made it. We made it over to the other dock. Now we can work on the boat. We've got time here. Over there we didn't. We had to be out by Friday. Today is Wednesday. We had a couple of days, but we were eager to get started. And we had a day where there was very little wind and no current, and it was time to move the boat. So we did. Now we're at Oriental Marina. We were at Pecan Marina, and that's where the boat was when we purchased it. And now we're going to get to work on her, get a few things fixed, and clean, and
Because she smells a little weird.
she does smell a little weird.
Well, it has a dehumidifier, but apparently he wasn't running it. So if you don't run the dehumidifier, it smells. It'll get like a moldy, musky smell in
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
If it's locked up.
Plus
If it's not shut up, then well, if the air conditioner's on, it won't do that either, because the air conditioner will dehumidify it as well. So
Plus, a lot of the smell is coming from the head that's clogged.
Okay.
yeah, she clogged the head this morning.
I did not clog it. It was a horny
Somebody
clog.
clogged the head before she used it. She used it, and now
Blame
she gets
for
blamed.
everything. Jeez.
So I'm sure it was not her fault.
You can see where I put my toilet paper. I put it in the basket.
Yeah, but somebody put toilet paper in the head. For anybody out there that's not a boater, if you don't have an electric flush head with a macerator and a grinder, do not ever put toilet paper in a head.
So
Here's the thing.
you're just
You
supposed
won't
to...
know whether or not it has a macerator and a grinder or not. Just don't ever put toilet paper in a head. It's very simple. Don't do it. If you do it, you got a big problem. Somebody did it to our aft head. Now we only have one head to use for a while, until somebody gets brave enough to go down and pull it apart and unclog it.
Yeah, it's gonna be me.
Probably.
Sorry, my stomach is just terrible.
Yeah, mine too. I will
I
add
was
to
in
the
there
match
peeing,
quickly.
going,
It's just not happening.
Well, this is the boat. We own it. I told you all I would let you know what we paid for it. They were asking $97,000. We got her out the door at $92,000. I offered 80. They countered it at 82. I accepted that. We paid for it this morning, and we now own it.
Well, you just said that you paid 92 for it. We only paid 82.
No, they were asking 92.
They were asking 97, and
97.
you said we were out the door 92. That's not correct. We were out the door 82.
82. I'm sorry. 82. 82.
Get your numbers right.
I gotta get my numbers right.
He doesn't even know how much
It's
he paid
more
for
money
it.
than
He
I've
just
ever
knows that he
spent.
paid for it.
It's more money than I've
ever...
ever spent in my lifetime. At one time, it hurt a lot. I had to pull it out sideways. I might edit that part out.
Yeah. Go.
Well, it's July 4th, which happens to be our anniversary.
1 year. We made it! Yeah!
We're 1 week on the boat as owners of the boat. We bought the boat Tuesday of last week. Well, we paid for it Tuesday last week. And Wednesday night was our first night living on the boat. And so far,
So good.
you love it?
Love it.
We're hoping to get out of here Friday. We got a bunch of work to do between now and then. The steering, I've got more turns to starboard than I do to port, so I got to adjust the steering quadrant.
Throttle.
The throttle cable is really sticky, so we're going to put a new one on. Makes it a lot nicer and easier to maneuver in tight places when you can actually use your throttle and your steering correctly. We're going to have our propane system looked at. We haven't turned it on yet because we just don't know what we have. This morning I woke up to all of our food spoiling because the refrigeration quit. Looks like the raw water pump that cools the compressor went out last night. So there's 3 or 4 things that need to be fixed. We got to do some stitching on the sails. Looks like we'll do that ourselves.
We gotta get our head fixed.
Yeah.
Because we only have one working head right now, and the bow cabin, the aft cabin head does not work. So it'd be nice to have 2.
Yeah, the V-berth head is broken.
No, the V-berth part is not broken. The aft cabin.
The V-berth head is the one that works. The aft cabin is the one that doesn't. That's correct.
See, Tarzan does not know where Tarzan goes.
Tarzan know where Tarzan goes. Everything else on the boat seems to be pretty decent. Last night I was changing a water filter on the for the
Kitchen
freshwater kitchen sink.
Now our water doesn't smell like rotten eggs anymore.
And noticed that the bilge was completely full of water, and that we were in the process of sinking, I guess. And the bilge pump was turned off, and the automatic was just wired different than what we were expecting, and we expected that, you know, it should be an automatic system, and it wasn't. It actually has to be turned on.
Switch has to be turned on. It is automatic.
Yeah, it is
automatic. Once the water
automatic.
gets so far up, it should turn on, but it has to be, the switch has to be turned on in order for it to do
Yeah,
that.
the switch of the fuse box
Yeah.
to provide power to the system.
It's just all learning new boat, new systems, how things are hooked up, how things need to be hooked up.
What switch goes to which slide, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we spent 2 days trying to figure out how to turn the lights on. So, you know, the bigger the boat, the more complicated the systems, and you know, we're just, I guess, big learning curve. The kitty cat is, she's not liking her harness very much, and
She gets scared during the day, all the boats going by and people, and she doesn't like strange people. So she'll freak out, she'll want to come out and explore, and then she sees a person and it's like, oh my gosh, I have to hide, you know. So usually when I put the harness on her, it's almost like it cripples her, and she'll usually stay where we are and not freak out too much. So we're still training, and I'm sure she'll get used to it. It'll just take time. Right, baby?
so far she really loves the boat inside. She's a good kitty. Aren't you, good kitty? You pissed off at Daddy because I'm not taking the harness off. She loves it inside. She's pretty happy. Outside, she's not too sure about the fact that the boat's in the water. She's still not happy about that, but.
And at night she gets really curious, and she'll actually try to escape. She knows how to open the hatch to the companionway. She knows if she pushes it hard enough that it'll open and she can go out.
Yeah.
So that's kind of scary at night. I kind of make sure when I go to bed that I know where she's at. So.
But she's a night wanderer, so she's probably already been up and down the dock 10 times and we just don't know it.
She figured out how to close the companionway hatch behind her.
Yeah, something. We're in Oriental, North Carolina, where Drake Paragon did his refit. So the nice thing about that is things are very cheap here.
But there's nothing here.
There's nothing here. You know, you got to drive a mile, 30 miles to get a cheeseburger from McDonald's. But as far as getting work done and slip fees, I mean, shoot, I've really nice harbor, marina, really nice showers, good facilities here.
Good laundry facilities.
Good laundry facilities and all that. And a month slip, month to month, is $300 a month on a 45-foot boat. That's incredibly cheap. And that's liveaboard fee. You know, we're on the boat. So yeah, I mean, it's incredibly cheap here. I mean, I can have the boat hauled out for like $800. You know, down south at like $2,000. So to get stuff done here, it's really cheap. The mechanic that's coming to work on the boat, $60 an hour. Down south in the Tampa Bay area, I'd be looking at $120 to $150 an hour. You know, so the prices are really cheap here. Khaleesi trying to steal the camera.
She's just letting you know what she's thinking. Mm-hmm.
She's trying to attack my foot. She's all pissed off. She can't get back downstairs. So prices are cheap here. We're, you know, I would love to get back home and then fix everything there over time, but shoot, it's so cheap here, we might as well get as much done as we can here before we head home. It'll be so much cheaper, save so much money that way. And, but we really love the boat. The boat is everything we expected. My first night sleeping on the boat, I slept like a rock. I think Michelle did as well.
Oh yeah. I didn't wake up once.
I think Khaleesi really likes it. I think Austin really likes it.
Yeah, my V-berth is bigger than my bed at home.
So, well, I think the whole V-berth itself is bigger than your whole room at home.
Well, the area to stand in is a little tight, but, you know,
Yeah.
otherwise it's just like my closet.
Yeah. So, I think the boat is, you know, overall really good shape for a boat that really hasn't been used in the last year or two. So we just got to work out some bugs, do some cleaning, and
maybe once we get the throttle fixed and everything, we'll take a day and actually take it out and go sailing. And
yeah, absolutely. We're, you know, we haven't even had the sails up yet, we want to get it out, stretch her legs a little bit, see how she sails, what she does, and
figure out the rigging.
yeah,
And
and
getting used to it. And
I want to, you know, look at the sheaths and make sure everything is up to snuff there. The rigging itself, the standing rigging, is all brand new. The running rigging isn't, but it's very usable, very serviceable. Definitely need to do some stitching on some sails before we go.
Take 3, July 4th. Refrigeration's gone out. We're gonna have to make runs to the bar for food. It's getting desperate here. Aboard the Second Chance.